Hello and welcome back to Car Mechanic Simulator 2015. Yeah, I was just wandering around my garage this morning and I'd forgotten what this door was for, and lo and behold, it seems that I can't actually go through this door. Now, it is my garage, my garagey. So yeah, there's this random door. Maybe that's for future expansions. It's got a little light. Yeah. It's sort of reflecting a line of hazard that goes away here as well. It's like it's reflecting that. It's very strange, the reflections in this game. Anyway, so there we go. There's a door to nowhere. Maybe it goes to Narnia. Maybe if you go through these cupboards you can get to Narnia. Can't actually get to the cupboards because I've left this jumper star and a hoover. What do I need a hoover for? Anyway. So there's some prevarication at the start of the episode. Oh. So what have we got on today? Excuse me. So we've got a wide range of exciting customer jobs, and we've also got a grand, what's it called? Bolthorn Grand Majave in the garage, in the parking for a fix-up. What do we fancy though? I think I might fancy working on this Delray. Look, it's got lots of problems. That should keep us busy. Keep us out of trouble, as they say. Alright, nice big blue old car. So, what do we need to do here? Lack of engine power, some oil, filters, running gear, more running gear really, loud exhaust and control, and gearbox rather, control, just reading random words. Okay, so we've got a little bit of everything. Let's pop it on a lifter. Let's have a look under the hood. So we've got some engine issues. Right, one of them was filters. Let's take that out. Where's the air filter? Oh, it's under here, isn't it? So that's that. Right, so there's only a few bits of engine power that were a problem, so I'm not sure how much to take the engine apart. So let me do a compression test on it. Let's see if that tells us anything. Oh, no, not F. It's not 2, is it? It's F2. There we go. Blowing into the engine. So this will tell us if any of the pistons are knackered. No, everything's fine deep inside the engine. So it's more likely to be some sort of, like electrical issue, or ignition wires were 84. What's the cutoff? 84. So that's right on the wire. Battery's okay. All right. Alright. So the distributor cap was 16%, so that's one of the things. Lack of engine power. Well, the fuel filter would be one of the issues, but that's on the filters list, I assume. Fuel filter. No, I'm talking about fuel pump, aren't I? Let's go and check the fuel pumps out of interest. Yeah, okay, so it was the fuel pump. Awesome. Well, it's nice to find those nice and easy. So there we go. So that's the first three things really. You've got the filters to sort out, but now it's down to the running gear problems. So for this, might as well pop it in the air, so we can deal with all these issues whilst it's up, and some of them we can't deal with whilst it's down. So there we go. Let's take the wheels off and get into the running gear. Quite nice quality wheels. So got some tie rod issues. The steering rack's a bit knackered. Upper suspension arm. And also this spring. Okay, good. Oh, there's a sway bar there. And also I noticed a bit of a chocolatey bush. Let's have that out. Right, so we've got... Looks like it's like a wheel hub in there, so we best take off the wheel hub cap. Oh, it's not that. Let's take the brakes off to get into this. It's the knuckle, or the other bit in there. I'm not sure all the names are. Hub, that's right, the hub. Okay. So, sway bar to come off. Or the sway bar link anyway. I always call it the sway bar, but it's not actually the sway bar itself, is it? So I have to take off the shock absorber so we get to this lower suspension arm, bottom suspension arm, and then the tie rod so that we can get to the steering rack. There we go. Might as well take off this chocolatey exhaust while we're here. Oh yes, and the drive shaft needs to come off. There we go. Whoop. So that's for the gearbox access ladder. Do we need to take off the starter motor? Yep. Let's just get into this now, why not? As we're here. So, on chocolatey pressure plate. Chocolatey flywheel tip. Okay, so that's all that. And then we've got some chocolatey exhaust. Alright, and then the rear suspension. Oh, there we go. Come on. That's your pop. Got some chocolatey bush again. That bush looks alright. Oh yeah, of course you've got to take the B-bolts off first. Leaf spring plate, another chocolatey bush. That's your pop. Chocolatey O-ring, leaf spring ring. Now that might be all of it. At the back, oh, another chocolatey bush. So, yeah, that appears to be all of those. Car feels loose, got all of those. Loud exhaust, did that. Gearbox did that. Okay, so I think that's everything. Right, so we can buy all this stuff back now. So, fuel filter, fuel pump. Yeah, whatever. Fuel filter, fuel pump. Ignition distributor cap. Ignition distributor cap. Yep. Okay, change oil filter V8 over. We've actually taken that off yet, but that's not really a problem. Oil filter V8 over. Right, fuel filter, oil filter, round air filter. 1 carb. Okay, so then we've got a bottom suspension arm. Front shock absorber cap and front spring. Front wheel hub in a tie rod. Front wheel hub in a tie rod. Leaf spring plate and 2 U-bolts. Rear axle knuckle housing B and rubber bushing. Rear axle knuckle housing B. Rubber bushing. 3 small rubber bushings and an upper suspension arm. Alright. So how many of these do we need? Steering rack, sway bar front ending B. Loud exhaust, front exhaust pipe oves. Front exhaust pipe V8 ove, middle muff and 2 rear muff V8 oves. Middle muff, 2 rear muff V8 oves. Alright. And then the gearbox, clutch plate, pressure plate, flywheel. Clutch plate, pressure plate, gearbox V8 ove. Gearbox V8 ove. Right, there we go. And then we stick it all back on. Like magic. That's magic. I can't actually. There we go. Alright, good. And put it all back together. It's nice white walls. So, small rubber bushing with a screw. And leaf spring plate. Yeah, on you go. There we go. Screw. In fact, I think I'm owed an extra U-bolt. Maybe it was telling me to buy some on one page, some on the other, and I ignored the second lot, thinking I'd already bought them. But I think I still need one more. Let's check it out. I do. I need one more leaf spring U-bolt. So, running gear, leaf spring U-bolt. Oh, that's good. Like I knew what I was doing. Alright, okay, I've got another bushing to pop in over here. Is that the rear done? That might be the rear done. Can't remember if I took anything else off. Alright, let's climb up the car if we can. No, we can just bobble about annoyingly. That's great. Where are we? What's going on? Ah, for fuck's sake. This is actually the front of the car what we've clicked on as well. Wow, okay. Back to it. So, let's put all this back in. Bolt, screw, nut, etc. Sway bar, steering rack, tie rod. Oh, of course we need a bloody tie rod as well. So it's a confusing system of telling you different things. There we go. Right. Oh yeah, flywheel, etc. It's a nice shiny new clutch, all apart from the release bearing. Still pretty fresh, to be fair. Alright. There we go, the starter motor. Drive shaft, etc. Do that in a second. So we need another inner tie rod, yep. Inner tie rod, there we go, not too hard to find. Lovely doubles. Okay, oh no, not quite. A bit more to do. A bit of a hub and a hubcap. Yeah. Oh yeah, and the brakes. And there we go. And a wheel to go on top of all that. Lovely. Right. Exhaust pipe. Exhaust pipe. Drive shaft. Good. All getting there. Oil filter. I remember. Oil filter. What have we got done here? Fuel filter. I don't do any of that. Alright, okay. Filters do everything else. So it's the filters, basically. And they're all in the engine. Let's drop the car. I think we've replaced everything we needed in the air for. I'm sure there'll be something else, but... So, air filter. Fuel filter. I've done the oil filter as the distributor to put that together, of course. Yeah. Can we put the clip on first? No? Clips. There we go. Right, so that's those. I guess we have to put it up and then take the oil out, of course. So we're going to get the oil catcher. Alright, so inch it forward and suck out the oil. There we go. That's hello. There we go. Awesome. Just pop that there. So we've drained the oil. That's all we need to do, I think. Change the oil filters. So now we just put some oil back in. I think that's all ready to go. There we go. Lovely jubbly. So, just double check. Oh no, we've forgotten to put the fuel pump, of course, or tucked away at the rear, where no one ever thinks about it. There we go. One fuel pump. Awesome. Okay, that's all done. and away it goes. Super duper. Alright, got time for a sort of medium to short job. Anything here? Well, there's a super short job. Brakes and exhaust. That looks like the one. It's a Rino Piccolo. You mean a Rino Piccolo, mate? Yeah. Fucking Rino Piccolo, innit? Yeah, not that Italian shite. Piccolo. What you talking about, mate? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Right. Semi-racist boy. Right, yeah. Okay, again, I could have left the thing up in the air. So this is brakes and exhaust, isn't it? Let's just do that. Whoop. It's only a Rino Piccolo. You could just pick it up with your hands. Bare arm strength. Arm strength? As opposed to other parts of your body strength. That's probably not worth going there. I don't know why though, it's just not a daytime show. Yeah. Dick strength. Woohoo! The ability to pick up your clothing with no hands. Yeah, so oh, it's done that thing where it always walks around. Oh man, it's doing this more and more frequently at the moment. Okay, I'm gonna have to briefly go away and come back. Alright, we're back, and this time we're not moving around automatically. I don't know what, oh, it's my keyboard or something, or what? It's just happening more frequently at the moment, which is a little bit worrying. Well, not only worrying, it's pretty flipping irritating as well. Flipping irritating. I wonder if it's because I started swearing at the end of that last recording. My keyboard went, nope, not having it. Maybe it should be better behaved. Right, so that's all that. Oh yeah, we've got the chocolatey exhaust as well. Chocolatey exhaust. Can we? Yeah, lovely. Oh balls! We have to actually unscrew part of it from the engine. All right. There might be some brake parts in the engine bay as well. To be fair, brake servo. No, that seems fine. Oh, alright, I have to take off this flipping cover thing as well. Alright, there we go. So now, we have to take it up in the air again of course, but we can take off that. I wish you could look at the list of stuff. I can't, I'm clicking O now, which brings up the list, but until the car stopped moving it doesn't register. There we go, so we've got one more brake part to discover. That's a bit irritating. Oh, what the hell that is. Was it the brake servo? Should I have removed that? Let's find out. Brake servo, condition unknown, 62%. No, wasn't that. Oh, so I've missed a brake item somewhere. That seems so unlikely, doesn't it? There's no brakes left there. No, oh, is it? There's a brake disc, but that looks fine. No, it's all the brake stuff's gone. Poor brake performance. What am I missing? 4 pads, 4 calipers, 1 disc. The other one I've got in my inventory. So it's only the. Don't know, is there an ABS unit in here that I've not noticed? No. Ah, yes there is. It's hiding. Apparently. That's awesome. You know what you're looking for when you can't see it. That's a bit special. So there we go. So that was the ABS module. So, actually, let's go and see if we can fix any of that stuff. Certainly the calipers and so forth. Oh, we can fix all of this, I guess. We'll sell it all afterwards, and we'll make a little bit of money. Well, maybe. I didn't really notice what was happening there. I wasn't really watching. So let's see what we've got in the way of brakes. No ventilated brake discs. So we need 2 of those. Brake disc ventilated. We're gonna need the pad. I think you can fix those. There we go. Pad. We've got some of the calipers. That's good enough. Tiny little pretend wheels for your tiny little pretend car. ABS module, oh yeah, hammered that into fixedness on the repair bench. That's a word, isn't it? Fixedness. Yeah. Alright, so there we go, another little toy wheel. The customer's not stood behind me watching. What do you mean toy wheel? What's he trying to say? Now, what was my cut-off point? 62%, so one of these brake discs is fine, so presumably, yeah. I've slightly worn brakes on one corner. Oh, we're going to need a new caliper as well for the other corner. Oh, did I break one of the wheels with my fixings? Looks like I did. It's the trouble just fixing everything willy-nilly. So, brake disc. And caliper, yeah. So, with fixing everything, I don't know if I actually save any money, because, you know, if you break something expensive that you need, obviously it's gonna cost you. So, a rim basic 2. Rim basic 2 is only $100, that's not too bad. Okay, so we need to put some exhaust parts in. Let's stick it up in the air. Can't interact with it at all, can't even close the hood whilst it's moving. Safety and all that. So, let's remember that we've not actually bought any of the exhaust parts that we require. So, yeah, different button. There we go. Car is loud. Catalytic converter, front exhaust section. Front exhaust section, yes. Middle and rear muff. Nice and simple. Middle and rear muff. Okay, so. Has it not got the rear muff? Oh, no, it hasn't. Psh. Mr. Observo. That's what they call me. Okay, oh, and then we have to bring the car down and reattach the exhaust manifold and the exhaust manifold cover. All the fun of the fair, with its multitude of bolts. Bolty, 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 bolty. It's the bolty song. Oh bollocks, we need one of them as well, because I've broken that in my fixing frenzy. Exhaust manifold cover. No, not in here. Engine exhaust manifold cover. Okay. Fresh and new. And how much will they have interest? Not much. $35. Who would have thought? Who would have thunk it? So I think we're done here, aren't we? With my supposedly quick job. I did say medium to quick job, didn't I? Right, send it on its way. It's $4,000 earned. Brill. Right, that's the jobs for today. We'll kick back and relax now. Nobody else wants us to... Oh, let's ignore the phone. Nobody wants their car fixed, so let's just stare out the window until we doze off. Night-night.